Have you ever thought that it would be useful if you could display additional information in your lists? For example, on customers lists, to see at a glance which customer you do and don't have an email address for. You might have information listed that you don't use. For example, if you email your invoices, you'll want to see which invoices have been emailed rather than printed. The configurable columns option enables you to choose the information that you want to be displayed. It's a simple feature that you can use to show or hide columns so that you'll only see the information that's relevant to you. I'll quickly demonstrate this using the customer list. All you have to do is right-click any of the column headings. When you do this, a list of available columns appears. The columns that are already shown have a tick next to them, so these ones at the top. And all you have to do is to select or deselect the relevant columns that you want to have listed. The only restrictions are that the primary column, so in this example the account reference column, cannot be hidden so that it doesn't appear on the list. It's got to be viewable at all times, so it doesn't appear on this list that you've got. The other restriction as well is that you must have at least one other column selected. You can't hide them all. So it's got to be the primary column, the account reference in this example, plus one other, and it can be any other column. We'll quickly work through an example as well. So let's say we want to see when maybe each customer last purchased something from us. On the list, I can click last invoice. And then that column now appears on my customer records list, and I can see that information just at a glance there. Also, if there's information I don't want to see, so for instance, maybe I don't want to see the telephone column as an example, I'll just right click and then where it's ticked, just click it, the list disappears, and so does the telephone column. We can get that back at any time if necessary. Now you can configure the columns just about throughout the software, and this includes the activity windows, bank reconciliation window, and also data entry windows as well. If at any stage you want to revert to the standard columns on a particular screen, so if we take customers again as an example, you just right click and then at the bottom of the list we can just click use defaults. Other quick tips to mention as well is that you can sort your list by any of the visible columns. So if we just display that last invoice again, we can click on any of the column headings. So let's do it by last invoice, and we can sort the list by that specific column. Also, if we do transfer that information across to Excel, so if we were to click to Excel, it would transfer that information very quickly and easily across to Excel, and also in the order that it's listed on the screen. So very useful tool, very simple, but very, very effective as well.